Last Sunday, October 1st, St. Michael's Cathedral hosted the Red Mass, held annually on the first Sunday of October. The Mass, organized by the St. Thomas More Legal Society, had the cathedral filled with family and friends of this year's honorees. Nick Morganelli has the story.
October is a reminder season for us to pray for the Holy Spirit to bless and give guidance to those who pursue justice.
Red is the color for the fire of the Holy Spirit, as 5 in our justice system were chosen this year by the St. Thomas More Society as honorees: Judith Cross, Leonard Jekanowski, Thomas Downey, Maureen Tobin, and Paul Kingston.
We ask you to bless these medals.
Bishop William Byrne blessed and presented each of them with the distinctive medallion of St. Thomas More, who was a lawyer that stood on the principles of justice, was a patron of the poor, and helped to establish the parliamentary privilege of free speech. A reception brunch was held at Twin Hills Country Club in Longmeadow. During the program, the biography of each honoree was read by prior honorees.
After leaving the seminary, Paul began a career spanning 40-plus years in education, social work, and lastly with the probation department of the Massachusetts Trial Court.
I can't change someone else's life, but I can try to help them change their own lives. And that's, I think, the satisfaction that one receives in doing this work.
Paul Kingston, now retired, served as Chief Probation Officer for Hampshire County Superior Court for 36 years, and he believes his faith was instrumental in his work.
When it comes to a life of faith, well, it's not a subject that we broach, but personally, I believe it helps. And I guess by your actions, one hopefully would see that you are a person, a man or woman of faith.
And one of the award recipients, Judy Cross, is not only a woman of faith, but has strong family values too.
She's always held a special place in all of me and my 3 sisters' hearts, because she's so active in our lives. So yeah, super cool. Glad we wouldn't miss this for the world.
Judy has been a stalwart on many Catholic causes for several decades in Western Massachusetts.
All of the skills that I've developed over the years, and the gifts that God has given me over the years, I'm now able to direct it to where it really matters. The one thing that's so important about this is exactly what was in the hymn we sang, as well as Bishop's homily, is that it's not just about serving in the legal profession, but it's serving in the legal profession and still being true to my Catholic faith.
It's a very lonely walk sometimes. But again, the Red Mass is something to remind us that we don't do that alone. I'd like the general public to know is that there's a lot of people in the courthouses who work for the justice system, a lot of lawyers, advocates, probation officers, and so forth, who care about the right outcome, and that really believe in what justice is all about.
Recognizing this year's St. Thomas More Society honorees for Real to Real, I'm Nick Morganelli.